What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. I know I've been away for a very long time. I just been very busy. I've been doing things with just my investments, crypto, stocks, just doing what I usually always end up doing. The only difference really is I've been trying to lose weight, so I've been on this journey of keto diet. I've been on it for like a month now. So I completely cut off sugar, and I feel a whole lot better now. I feel like I have my energy back intact with myself. I can wake up not being so sluggish and tired. Actually, when I'm at work, I will have before I go to work, I'll have like a big breakfast, and I will skip lunch because I realize having lunch, at least for me personally, I will feel so tired and sluggish after I eat lunch, and I will get into this food coma. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing things that don't generally benefit me. So I just started skipping lunches at work, and it's been helping a lot. When I get home, I make myself a nice dinner, whether it's like ribs, steaks, whatever the case is. I could be creative with it. It's hard to drop bread, so they in keto now they sell keto bread. So you just mix your bread with a burger and make yourself a keto burger. You know what I mean? So it hasn't been bad at all. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. They do tell me that after like a month and a half, I should have a cheat meal and slowly introduce carbs again, at least for a week, and then get back on keto just so your body can reset and you can start using the bathroom a lot. Because if you don't know, if when you're on keto, you don't really use number two as much at all. I used to go at least twice a day. Now I get lucky if I go once a day or once every 2 days at this point. So I guess the biggest struggle also with that was my coffee. I used to love making the Cuban coffee with a whole bunch of sugar. You know how you do it. Whoever drinks Cuban coffee. So I had to stop that. I had to make my regular coffee, and now I mix it with it's a strange mix, but once you understand how foods and spices work, you'll do it because it's very beneficial to your body. So I would actually get a coffee. Sounds very weird, trust me. A coffee. I'll get ghee butter. I get a bit of coconut cream to sweeten it out a little. Some stevia liquid. What else do I put? I put turmeric in it because turmeric is very good for your digestive. You should be having turmeric in any food that you eat. If it's your steak, if it's your eggs, whatever the case is, you should put some turmeric in it. And then I put a bit of salt, because on keto, you need salt because, like I said, you're not, your body on keto is burning fats instead of carbs. So you need that salt to keep you energetic, So that's not what I wanted to talk about in this video. I just wanted to let you know where I was at. I'm doing good. They basically canceled me on Instagram. I can't post videos on Instagram anymore, just for the fact because I can't promote them. So I don't really want to give my energy and time to making videos on Instagram because I'm gonna risk them getting all taken down. They already made me take down like 2 videos, and I can no longer promote myself on YouTube on Instagram, which is ridiculous because I have not said anything controversial. Or I mean, you can say what I say is controversial. Maybe I talked about weed being bad, weed being looked upon as a bad thing if you consume it. I talked about how men should be the best version of themselves even if life is hard. You should always be working. Playing video games is a waste of your time. And I guess somewhere along the lines there, they didn't like what I said about any of those things. I talked about how we should be honoring our parents, how we should acknowledge how to be moral. We live in a world where morality is no longer a thing. People are not godly anymore. And I talked about how we should be like that. So I don't know, somewhere along the lines they didn't like something I said, and I can no longer promote my videos on Instagram. I try to send them an email, I try to reach out to them, talk to them, and they don't respond. They didn't give me a reason for why they did it. I just can't do it anymore. So I'm still gonna be making YouTube videos for now. I post on TikTok all the time. It's Modern Billionaires, just like my YouTube. And you should be following me on TikTok because I make content about myself, and then I also post content about other creators that I happen to think alike with them. And I'm also going to be posting on Rumble. So I will make sure to leave a link in the description about my Rumble account. Follow me there, especially if you love watching my content, because at least on Rumble we're allowed to say a lot more than if we were to be on YouTube and on Instagram, Facebook, etc. And unfortunately, it's the truth. America's is failing really fast. You're not allowed to say whatever you want to say. You can see it as a reflection on how politics are going through right now. You can obviously see how Donald Trump is being treated, how he can no longer campaign and talk to people and run for presidency. It's becoming very hard for him because they have him stuck in courts and making him go through legal stuff. Regardless of what he did, this is not the right time to be doing that. They should have done this after the elections. But, it's elections interference, obviously, right in front of us. And I also want to point out, I'm not saying that I'm a Trump fan and I'm not a Biden fan. I don't care. I'm not political at all. I do like Trump because his views kind of align with mine in a degree. Call me conservative or not. I like I said, I'm not political at all. I just happen to fall in the same lines of what the Republicans want, and what I want is just normality, common sense to be a thing again. If I say I don't want my kids to be taught about gay stuff at 5 years old, about LGBTQ stuff in general at 5 years old, I don't think I'm crazy for thinking that. I feel like that's very common sense to be thinking that. If I say I should be allowed to carry a gun, I don't think that's anything crazy. But there's people that want to rip that away from you because of mental illness. And I don't think that's right. Because it's one of our rights as Americans to bear weapons. And if you start stripping things away from what the Constitution says, what makes you think they won't strip anything else away from it? And that's where I find my importance. It's not about really if I can carry a weapon or not. It's just they're going to start stripping things away. The same way that they did with the Bible, the Bible says a lot of things and people are not godly anymore. They don't care about it. People are morally wrong at this point. We praise idols like Drake. We praise idols like Bad Bunny. We praise idols like Beyonce, Jay-Z, J. Cole. All these people we praise. And they're not people that we should be praising. I think they're all morally wrong when it comes to a lot of things, like painting their nails as a man. How are you a 30-year-old man and you're still painting your nails? How are you a man and you're kissing other guys in the middle of the stage, knowing that this can affect people? And I feel like it's just morally wrong, So there is a damage in masculinity. They want to say all the time that there isn't, but that's a lie. I can prove it to you because the true damage to masculine energy is the people that are trans. Because and I saw a video another day, and you might think like I'm being homophobic or something, because now that's what they say. If you're against a lot of things trans do, you're homophobic because it falls in the same category. And I honestly had friends that were gay. I don't mind any. Let me be honest with you. I don't have any problems with lesbians. I get it. You like girls, perfect. It's simple. You know what I mean? You like girls, cool. You're gay. You like other guys, cool. It's simple. I understand it, right? If you're bi, you like both genders. Okay, cool. Like, I understand it. Whatever. You're attracted to both. Whatever. But once you get into trans, now they want to start playing. If you're a trans that transformed from a man to a woman, now they want to be joined into sports with women. There's an advantage over that. You see, that's where stuff gets confusing. It's not that I'm homophobic. I'm not that I'm transphobic. I don't care what people do with their lives and their choices. But once you give them a pass, they want the whole entire thing. You know what I mean? They want the VIP access, right? They feel entitled to that because, okay, you want to be trans, go ahead. You live in America, you have your choice to do that. You're not against your will to do that here in America, right? But then the problem is that they're saying, no, I want to play in women's sports, and then we say, no, let's leave the woman alone because the woman deserves to play with other women. And I'm not saying that you can't classify as a woman, But you know that's not right, because obviously you have characteristics that still belong to a man. And regardless of what you do and what surgery you take, and no matter what you say and what you sound like and what you look like, you're still gonna be a man inside. Like, that doesn't change. And that's the crazy part about everything, is that they say that they feel depressed, they don't feel happy in their skin, but you're still a man. Like, regardless of everything, you're still a man. And once we say things like this, they feel attacked and entitled and feel victimized. I don't understand it. I would love to understand the perspective of one of these people that say that they feel victimized by the things that I'm saying or what other people say about this. Because how can you be victimized when if anyone can walk around and say I'm victimized? I could say I'm victimized because I'm Hispanic, because Donald Trump said Mexicans were rapists, and Donald Trump said, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Life is hard. Nothing was handed to me. That's life. You know what I mean? People are going to think bad things about you. People are going to think good things about you. It's about what you think about yourself. And that's the problem. I think a lot of those people, they're not even happy in their own skin. They're not right. They're not they're not in peace with their minds. So that's why they attack other people and act like victims all the time. So, and that's just one thing I wanted to talk about, right? The other topic that I wanted to talk about is that the world, as we see it now, isn't going to get any better. A lot of people keep saying, I have faith that the world is going to turn out good. No, we're in a war right now. I want you to understand that. Listen to me. We're in a war right now. The war is against evil and it's against good, right? And God in the Bible talks about how this war is going to happen, right? There's going to be a war of understanding what's the truth and what's the lie, what's good and what's bad, what's morally right and what's morally wrong. And the point of the war is that let's call the left side that's morally wrong, what they want is to confuse you so you no longer understand the truth, and you don't no longer understand what's good for you and for what's good for the world, right? So that's what they want. They want to confuse you. And the truth is, there's not a lot of people that are on the left side. It might be 20%. But the problem is that 20% on the other side, 19% of them are all puppets. They're all puppets. Listen to me. So when you listen to music, you listen to views from the left side, because they are puppets. They are told to sing or to rap about that certain topic. When you watch a movie, a Disney movie nowadays even, the views are left. The reason is because they're puppets. They're controlled and they're told to do those in that certain way. Because if you don't, we will drop you. We will replace you with AI, right? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The politicians, they're in the left because they're puppets. They're controlled, and they want to have influence over you. Because if they have influence over you and they confuse you, then now they can just decide decisions for you. Because think about it as a child is confused. They don't know what to do. Who are they going to go to their parents for advice, right? That's what they want. They want us to go to advice to the higher up. And the higher up is not like our parents. They're not going to want the best for us. That's the problem. Right? Now you have the right that is saying, what's happening with the world? Why is food so expensive? Why is interest rates so high? Why is it that I can't afford to pay my mortgage? Why is it that Russia is still trying to attack Ukraine? Why is it that Israel just got bombed? The problem is right now in the world, too much greed is happening. I want you to understand that. We're all in this group together. We hold the power, because if we decide to say no and we all decide to strike, and that's what a lot of people are doing with their jobs, is striking. If we all decided to join in and strike against the government and to strike against what they're doing to us, because they are single-handedly raping us right now. I want you to understand that. Food is expensive because they want it to be expensive, because it doesn't affect the rich person. Your taxes are high because they want you to be poor and to stay where you're at, because taxes does not affect rich people. The prices of houses are super expensive right now because of interest rates, because interest rates affect you. They don't affect rich people. Right now, what they're doing is a whole lot of greed and selfishness, where only one side of the world wins and the other are left to die, to suffer. So what do, Joshua, you say? What do you do here? You learn how to survive. You learn how to be content with what you have. You learn how to not say, I wish I had more money. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. You start saying, thank God I'm alive. You wake up and you pray and you say, thank God I have clothes on today. Thank God I have a form of transportation to go to work. Thank God I even have a job. Because when you're content, you no longer want more. That's why they say the happiest people in the world are the people that don't even want to be rich. Because they already have everything. You can decide to be happy or not. Money is not a factor to that. Money is just a plus. That's all money is. Because like I said, money can come and go. And right now what they're doing is raping you through money, through finances. They're trying to take all the money, and guess what they're doing with that money? Sending it to Ukraine. Sending it to the other side of the world. Why? No one has the answer to that. And nor do we care why. The only thing we care about is the fundamentals of how they're treating us. Right? And I have a lot of hope and faith in Donald Trump, because Donald Trump talks a lot. How he will take this down. How he will end the war in one day. And how he will build the wall. And I will hold him up to that. But you must understand, we're all in this group together right now. One side is winning. And it doesn't matter if you're a millionaire. If you're a millionaire, you're in this circle the same way you are with the homeless right now. They don't give a fuck about you because you are a millionaire, but you're getting taxed out the fucking ass also. If your fucking house gets destroyed tomorrow and FEMA says, I'm not paying for your shit, you have to buy a new house, there goes your fucking net worth. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. It's only the billionaires that are winning right now. And that's what the pandemic was. But the pandemic was the consolidation of all the businesses that existed. They were like, you know what? Let's get rid of small business. Don't you see the car market getting destroyed right now? I see empty dealers with no cars because they don't want to buy more. If anything, they're selling used cars under $10,000 because rates are so high. People can't afford anything. We're more in debt than we ever were. America just added $450 billion in debt in one day. And they care about you? And they're selling billions to Ukraine weekly? And they care about you? You're nothing to them. Matter of fact, when the pandemic happened, they were laughing at you. They were laughing at the fact that your parents were disappearing. They were laughing at the fact that your grandparents were disappearing. They were laughing at the fact that you lost your business. They were laughing at the fact that you couldn't afford that or this. And you're going to sit back and let this all happen? We have the power. I am no longer eating at fucking fast foods. That keeps you trapped. At least what we can do is start striking little by little. Let's start striking each business one by one, but we must all stand together and do it. Because we have to understand how manipulated we have been this whole entire time since the beginning of the pandemic. They want to steal from us, and they want to steal right in front of us. But we do have a God, and we have people around the world that do understand what is happening, and we are going to make the change necessary. Because we don't fear. I don't care if they ban me on Instagram, TikTok, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to make these videos and I'm still going to help the people around me because that's what I was born to do. The world isn't getting any better. You better start learning how to farm. You better start learning how to fucking hunt. You better start learning how to shoot a gun. Because when shit gets real and it hits the fan, I'm telling you, it's gonna get fucking real. Because America's a failing society. And when America starts failing, they're coming with you. They're dragging us with them. We're gonna start going to war. They're gonna start drafting people. And you're gonna say, I wasn't prepared for this. You should have been prepared for the worst. Because America is a failing society right now. We're failing in every aspect of life. We're failing in school. We're failing in food. We're failing in our economy. We're failing in jobs. We're failing in every aspect of society possible in America. And people want to come here from Mexico thinking that this is green and blue and green grasses and the sky is blue. And yeah, it still is. But guess what? The clouds are gray too here, you know. And that's why a lot of immigrants, they come and you see the videos, they're laying on the street. They don't give a fuck about them. They probably care more about the immigrants that they do about American citizens. I'm gonna be honest with you. They don't give a fuck about you. I'm telling you, you're nothing to them. Like, you pay your taxes, you're used as a machine to take money from you and to pay your taxes, so money can go right back to them. That's all you fucking are. They're leeching all of us. That's all they do. And people want to idolize Elon Musk. They want to idolize Bill Gates. They want to idolize all these people that are single-handedly stealing from all of us. What about you pick up a Bible and start idolizing God? Because God is gonna change your life and tell you they're not the ones that you want to follow. They're not the ones that have your best interests. The fuck has Elon Musk done for me? Like, I'm being for real. Seriously, think about it. I want you to really think about it. Everyone says climate change is bullshit, right? So why the fuck does Elon Musk make Tesla cars? What does he do for you if you think climate change is bullshit other than that? What has Elon Musk done for you, for your life? Did he put money in your pocket? Did he pay one of your bills one time? He ain't done shit for you but entertain you. And that's what they're good at, entertaining you. Distracting you. That's what they're good at. I'm telling you. But they ain't do shit for me. What has Donald Trump? Hey, at least he's fucking woke people around me. Talking about media's fake, media's that. But who else is idolized? What has Drake done for you? You know what he's done? He's painted his nails, done his long hair, and guess who's watching that? Your kids, while they're at school, while they're on the iPads. Your kids are watching that. And that's you. I fuck. Drake's album came out. Let's go. Let's watch it. Let's hear it. And your kid is fucking out here. Fucking your little boy is out here watching Drake painting his nails and all this shit. So I tell you, where is your priorities? Where is your morality? And we gotta get shit together. We gotta work together more than ever because time is passing by really fast. And sadly, if we continue on the trajectory that we're at, I don't even know how to fucking say the word. If we continue on the pace that we're at right now, we're gonna be fucked. And I hope you know that. We're gonna be fucked because when America falls, the rest of the world is gonna fall with it. Me, the politicians, the only people that always have the safe ticket are the billionaires. The people with all the power. People that are always safe because they live for this world. This world benefits them. Okay? But you can't be content of the world. Just be content of what you have. And that's the key. I started eating twice a day. You know why? Because shit hits the fan and food is not being accessible at grocery stores. Guess what, motherfucker? I only have to eat twice a day. I just need 2 eggs and a piece of steak. That's all I need. That's all I need. Alright, so y'all have a good day. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I just wanted to talk to y'all about like how shit is going down. To be aware of it. Do not let yourself get manipulated. Do not be attacked, but be alarmed. Be aware of what's happening around us. Don't put all your trust in all these fucking people that are above you. Put your trust in yourself and put your trust in God, and I promise you, you will go the right path. See you on the next one.